Hello. Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. Miss you guys. Even if you've never been here, welcome. If you want to wait till somebody else comes in, I get it. It's okay. Happy, Thursday? Happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. They are really, really, really. Hello, two people. Hello. How are you? I miss you. Come on in. Come on in, guys. It's been a while. I miss you guys. Hello, 3 people in the chat. Hello. Are you going to just snoop and sneak today? Or are you going to talk? You can do whatever you want. It's your time. I'm just glad you're here. Thank you. I only got a little bit of time. Let's see. It's about almost. It's like a quarter till 12. I'm going to be here for about 40 minutes, maybe. I have to. Can you guys thumbs up the live for me if you haven't already, please? I have got to set this up. I don't like the way it's set. Maybe this is a little better. I'm in my bedroom today. Eesh. I don't like one live from here, but I only got a little bit of time because I'm gonna go. I have to go somewhere today. But if you don't want to talk, it's cool. I get it. Try to think if I should have a topic today or not. How about a topic of no sleep? I'm so tired. I'm so incredibly tired. I didn't sleep last night. I don't know. Nothing bothering me. I just couldn't sleep. I've not been on live for, I think, over a week. I want my gum. Y'all know I need my gum. Yep, I am going to get out of here in about, half hour or so, 40 minutes. I better put these up here because I'll forget them if I don't. I will forget those if I don't. Well, hello, Michaela Nicole Hill. How are you? Welcome. How are you today? I'm so happy that you're in here. What are you doing today? What's up? What have I missed? I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing good too. Is it cold where you're at? It's freezing here. For me, it's so cold. I think it's in the 40s. I hope my gum chewing don't bother you. I'll try not to snap my gum and pop my gum and all that gross stuff. Very cold. What's your temperature? I'll check mine for you right now and see what mine is to be exact. I always care what people's temperatures are. 42. Were you anywhere near that tornado? That great big tornado? Was it northern Texas? That thing was scary. I seen the weatherman's live reports on it. I thought it was so scary. Good. I'm glad you weren't. So Texas is usually really, really hot. So you guys got some cold weather now? What's cold for you? 60s? 79. Wow, it is 41 or 42 here. I love 79. I am a summer girl. I like warm weather. I like summer. I don't care for winter at all. In fact, one of these days, I might just head south, retire in the south. All by my lonesome. Just kidding. I don't know if I'd be all by my lonesome, but yeah, I think Florida would be a nice place to retire. but not inland. I don't want to be, I know that's closer to the beaches and stuff, but I don't want to deal with if a hurricane's coming. I don't want to have to worry about that, you know. Hi, classy lady. Welcome, sweetheart. How are you today? Welcome to everybody that comes in. Please thumbs up the live if you want to. I appreciate it. Well, thank you for calling me awesome. I haven't been called awesome in a while. You just had a flood. It affected your area, Michaela? I'm sorry. We have a flood warning. You're awesome sauce. Aw, thank you. I want to be awesome sauce. At least somebody thinks so. Oh, we were so lucky because we had in Iowa here, we had flooding around the area, but it didn't get in my area. You know what I mean? There's some people, some of the farms are still underwater. Now, I'm not on a farm. I live in the city, but you know, I don't want people always think Iowa, we're just sitting in farm cornfields. We're not. Not all of us. It's all good. What do you guys got planned today? You guys working? You guys at work? I work. Oh, I haven't had to work today. Worked yesterday. At least it's sunny. Is it sunny where you guys are? I knew this cold weather was going to just creep on us like it did. I'm not ready for it. It's creeping. I don't like it. I have not been on live for so long, you guys. It's like maybe what, a couple weeks? I miss it. Oh, you're working when you get home? Do you work from home? If you, what do you do? If you don't mind me asking, I'd love to find an at-home work from home job. I would love to find a work from home job because I'm getting to the point where I don't want to get out and mess with the weather, and I'm a homebody. YouTube, yeah, that's a job. That's right. That's a job, but I'm not. Are you monetized yet or anything or do any sponsorship? I'm not. I'm a long way from it. I kind of had that big goal to just go for it and get all my watch hours and stuff. And then I just lost interest in it. And now I'm like, okay, well, maybe I should try again. Not either. Yeah. I try not to get my hopes too high for that stuff, but I don't close the door on it either, you know. I hope to, but if it happens, it happens. And if it doesn't, it's not meant to be. You're at 961 watch hours. Let me check mine. I think I'm around that too. I was doing so good going live every day. Well, every weekday. And then I just quit. Let's see here. I'm going to check. I got that YouTube Studio app. Muttley and Oscar, hello. How are you? Oh, I get it. Okay, Michaela, I got you, honey. I got you. I'm sorry. Oscar, how is it in, let's see, where are you? Are you in Nevada? I think you're in Nevada. Am I wrong? Oh, you have the flu. Do you have the kind of flu where you're coughing and sniffling and the fever, or do you have the stomach stuff that you vomit and whatever? I'm sorry you're sick. Las Vegas, that's what I thought. I'm sorry you have the flu. There's so much crud going around right now. I'm so glad to see you, though. If you don't have Michaela and Classy Lady, grab them up. Oh, the stomach. So sorry. There's nothing in the world worse to me than being nauseous. I can take pain, but I cannot take sick. I am a big baby when I'm sick. Ask anybody who knows me, they'll tell you. It's cold and windy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. God, please watch over Oscar and Muttley. Is Muttley keeping you warm? Are you in your little tent? some shelter. Did Classy Lady leave? Michaela, you still here, sweetheart? You're at 961. Hey, maybe if you don't have Classy Lady or Muttley and Oscar, aka Oscar, you can grow a little bit and hang in there. Maybe some more people will show up. Muttley's your warm spot. Yep. My little tiny Chihuahua is like a little water bottle, heated water bottle. He's so cozy and warm. Sorry I mess with my eyes so much, you guys. I got allergies and they just mess with my eyes so much. Darn it. When did you get sick, Oscar? Yeah, it must be a short-haired dog thing. Yeah. I'm sure my Great Pyrenees would be warm too, but I don't sleep with him too often. He gets too hot. Started yesterday. Maybe you will start to get over it today, you think? Maybe today will be your last day. You don't think you ate something bad? I never know, like, is this like food poisoning or did I catch something? Yeah, it should be over. I mean, yes, they can last longer, but let's just hope this one's one of those 24-hour bugs or something. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I hate to see anybody sick. I hate sickness so bad. Have you been otherwise, though? You doing okay? I'll clean my glasses. You are strong. That's one thing you can say about you for sure, right? You and Muttley are tough. You guys are a tough breed. Aw. Is it kind of getting you down in the dumps? Every time I get sick, I get really down in the dumps. I get depressed when I get sick. Yeah, you have to be. What is that saying? It says you never know how strong you are until you have to be. That's true. I'm trying to clean my glasses. I think they're just scratched. I'm sorry. Wish you could find like a little camper or something for you and Muttley. That would be so nice. I know that's your goal. I'm glad you're not overly depressed. I get really depressed when I'm sick. The whole world's over when I'm sick. It's like, I'm dying. I'm out. I'm sick. Life's over. That's no way to be. Good for you. So glad to see you. I'm wondering how you're doing. I miss you. Miss my EXO squad. My dog is bawling to go outside. The big dog, he's out there. So are you eating, Oscar? You're not eating? I feel so bad. Do you have any friends that are in the same situation as you, Oscar, that you can hang out with and stuff? Or is it pretty much just you and Muttley, which I probably imagine? Gosh, of all the things to happen and is to get sick for you, that's terrible. I'll be praying for you. I'm gonna let my dog out. He's out there. I don't know if you can hear him or not, but he's whining. He sees a squirrel, I'm sure. I just had him out. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yep, he saw a squirrel. He saw a squirrel. That's an emergency for him. I should play some music. Who's all in here? Talk to me. I'll just start reading some scriptures here. That'll make you talk to me. Let's see. An answered prayer. And whatever you ask in my name, that I will do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If you ask anything in my name, I will do it. John 14, verses 13 and 14. I'm reading to you guys. And whatever we ask, we receive from him, because we keep his commandments and do those things that are pleasing in his sight. 1 John 3:22. Come on, guys, talk. Let's chat. I'm not going anywhere for another, let's see, 40 minutes? 30 minutes? I was looking for my clock. I couldn't see it because there's a glare. I'm looking up a news topic, okay? Because I've been wanting to do that. All right, let me see here. What's trending? I'm gonna see. Let me see. Hold on. I got an idea. And I'm not a quitter. All right. Okay, hold on. All right, guys. What is the creepiest, strangest things that have happened to you or a family member that creeps you out to this day? Let's see. This is from Reddit, Reddit, so we'll see. Lived in Hollywood Hills, and this happened in the early 80s. Crazy knocking at my door at 9 p.m. I go to answer the door, and there's a lady there, just hysterical, talking about there's so much blood. She looks normal, is dressed in clean clothing, so we let her in. She tells a story about seeing someone get stabbed. I called the police, and two uniformed LAPD officers arrive in 10 minutes. They take the lady away and tell us that she was reported missing, has a mental condition, and lives up the street. All good. 30 minutes later, another knock at the door. Two different cops this time responding to the call. They have no idea who the other two cops were. Weird. Take our information and statements, description of the officers and the lady as well. Radio conversations back and forth ensue, and they really don't have any idea how any other cops could have picked her up because they were given the call 40 minutes ago. Somebody said it could have been jurisdiction overlap. Okay. Let's see what else. I was at a mate's house spending the night when I was in middle school. As expected, we stayed up to all hours, which didn't matter most of the time, except the bathroom was right near his parents' room. About the only time we'd get in trouble was when someone would wake them up when nature called. To avoid this, we'd go to the basement door and just pee in the woods. The door stayed unlocked most of the time because we'd managed to lock ourselves out more than once. This was also compounded by the fact that we'd all wander out and find something to do in the woods on a regular basis. This night, his older brother was home and kept barging in the basement door and raining chaos from above. So we decided to lock the door just to deter him. Not that it would have really kept him out, but at least we'd have to use the key. And that took barging in fun out of it. Okay. About midnight, we heard the handle jiggling and didn't think much of it, figuring it was his brother. About 5 minutes of off and on handle fondling, we finally hit the door and yelled for him to stop. It got really quiet. No response, no more clattering of the handle. Great, we can move on, right? Well, about 10 minutes later, it started again and the process repeated. This went on for about 2 hours until finally, after telling him to stop, we just said, screw it, and ignored it. He continued for about 30 minutes after our last attempt for him to stop and then just gave up. Well, fast forward to about 9 a.m., we were just stirring, and one of my mates had to go to the bathroom. Stirring. If you've ever had a sleepover like that, there are bodies strewn wherever there is space, and once the first person starts walking around, it kind of stirs the nest. We all started stretching and making our way to relieve ourselves of the soda we binged on the night before. As I walked outside, I grabbed the door handle to close it behind me and noticed it felt rough. Oh, I see where this might be going. After looking at it, I saw that the space around the keyhole was all but destroyed. There was giant scratch marks on every surface, and the metal guides were bent and skewed. I asked my friend that lived there what had happened, and he said it was the first he'd noticed it. Not really wanting to get blamed for something his brother did, we went upstairs and told his parents about the night before. After his dad went down to see what we were talking about, he went completely white and ran upstairs to call the cops. Evidently, someone had been trying to force the lock open while we were all inside. That's actually happened to me more than once on different occasions. What completely freaks me out about this time was that this person knew we were in there and that we knew someone was trying to get in. Even so, he repeatedly tried to force his way inside. Hi, Jeff. I'm reading creepy stories. How are you today? Okay, here's another story. You ready? Listen up, Jeff. These are crazy, weird stories. I had to take care of my mentally handicapped cousin a few years back. She could get around well enough, but due to severe arthritis in her knees and ankles, she had to be watched and helped into the bath and things like that. I would go into her room in the morning, help her to her walker so she'd go to the bathroom and make her breakfast. I'm glad you're doing good, Jeff. One morning, I heard the water running in the bathroom. When I went to check in on her, I had to pass her room on the way to the bathroom. When I did, I saw that she was in her rocking chair in the corner, her blanket over her head, and she was rocking back and forth. Don't leave the water on. You're going to flood the place. I went to the bathroom to shut the faucet off, and my cousin was there washing her face. I immediately ran back to the room, but it was just her blanket crumpled up on the rocking chair. That's not that scary. That was just a weird thing. Jeff, what sports you into right now, my dear? What are you watching? I'm so glad to see you. I've missed you. Here's another one. When I was 7 years old, my mom gave birth to my little sister. Me and my dad went to visit her in the hospital to check out the new family member. As 7-year-olds often do, I got bored, so my parents sent me to the kiosk right outside the main building to get an ice cream. For one, I would never send my 7-year-old anywhere out of my sight to go get ice cream, but okay. As I was walking towards the kiosk, I cut over the lawn as it was a shorter walk. Suddenly, I feel and hear a really heavy thud behind me. I turn around to see the warped, mangled body of a man in a hospital gown, maybe 40 to 50 centimeters from where I was standing. The man had, jumped off the hospital roof after receiving news he had terminal cancer. My mom and a lot of the others in the birth ward even saw the guy flying past the windows. The guy basically just fell short of killing me with him. A group of doctors and psychiatrists asked me to get emergency therapy, but I insisted on getting my ice cream and going home. This day, I can still recall the thud of the body hitting the ground and his body lying next to me as clear as crystal. I still tell this story sometimes, mostly when I'm drunk or high. I don't know why it comes up, but I think it stuck with me. Washington Nationals, yay, with MLB. That's my boy. All right. What screams I'm uneducated? Let's see. Okay, here's what screams uneducated, guys. This sounds funny. A person who makes fun of someone else for knowing something that's covered in school. I've worked at a few different places doing manual labor, and this type of behavior wasn't uncommon. What screams uneducated? Um, you know what? That was the only one. That's boring. What's a fun little fact about yourself? Let's see. What's a fun little fact about Jackie? I used to be obsessed with the Holocaust and all the survivors and that war, and I read like every book that anybody wrote about being a survivor, and I was obsessed with that. I still am. I still like that. I think it was amazing, this courage of these people and how they endured starvation and um, just misuse and all that labor with no food and the cold and just the brutality of it. That's a little fact about me. Um, let's see, what else? What else is a little fact? I can't think of anything. All right, let's see. What were some times when you died inside? I don't know. Okay. Well, I wanted to find some creepy like stories since it's getting towards Halloween time. Let me look around a little bit more. Because they said on Reddit that it's creepy time. All right, let's see. Oh, I don't look at that one. That one's old. All right, let's see. Okay, here's one. My friends and I were on a multi-day bike ride down the California coast. We were in our 20s, so we didn't plan too much, just had sleeping bags and found places to crash wherever we ended up each day. Oh, I remember those good old days. So this night we found a fire trail in the mountains. Halloween tomorrow. Is it? That's next week. Are you silly? Let me check my calendar here. I don't know the date half the time. Next week. Jeff. Maybe it's Halloween for you. Okay. All right. We found a fire trail in the mountains just south of San Francisco. We knew that the morning fog would get our bags wet, so we brought a few of those Mylar survival blankets and some grommets. We made a survival blanket sandwich for each sleeping bag and just laid our stuff out in the middle of the fire trail. The trail was gated off and we were out in the middle of nowhere, so we didn't expect to see anyone. Dun, dun, dun. As we were starting to fall asleep, we heard some voices. There were a couple of dudes walking down the fire trail towards us, still a ways off. We all turned around in our bags to get a look who was coming, and the Mylar started rustling as it does, making a creepy noise. That was when the guys saw us. Our eyes were well adjusted at this point, but it was clear that they were trying to understand what they were looking at. We pushed ourselves up on our elbows as we were figuring out what we'd do next. And it was at that point their eyes went wide and they turned around and bolted out of there as fast as they could. I wonder what they saw. They didn't even tell us what they saw. That's a dumb story. Okay, this one looks good. Growing up, there was this girl. Khadijah, hello. How are you? I'm glad you're off today. That's right. You made that food that made me starve to death and then you just left. I'm so glad you're here. I'm reading creepy stories. Not that I believe in Halloween and all that, but it's just fun to hear, like when you're a kid and you tell stories about things that happened to you when you was a kid. Or maybe you even had creepy stories of your own. What you doing today, Khadijah? Are you gonna clean or am I buffering? You love them. Do you want to hear some creepy stories? Okay, listen to this one. Growing up, there was this girl who always freaked me out, the neighborhood kids. I have to bleep out some of these cuss words. For example, she told all the girls that in the forest behind her house, there were dead, bloody people in it. All the kids freaked out and told their parents, which resulted in all the dads doing a search in the forest, only to find Hot Pocket wrappers and empty beer bottles. After that, all the neighborhood kids refused to go near her, including me. A few years later, my parents got a divorce. The day that the movers came to my dad's house to get my mom's stuff out, this girl comes out of nowhere, and she said that Matt didn't like that my parents were getting a divorce. My dad ended up telling me that Matt was her imaginary friend that was often too physical. Even though I stopped being friends of her parents were still friends with my dad. Oh, barbecue chicken. Girl, you can't cook so good. And I'm so jealous because I don't cook like that. Matt also knocked on the doors at night, which Matt was this girl, her imagination. If he was ignored, the banging on the doors would start. 2 years after my parents' divorce, my dad decided that he would invite that whole family to come over to catch up. I was begging my dad not to, but he said it would be nice. So when they came over, my dad said to show the girl my bedroom since I got a new TV. I showed her my room and she was acting normal, but I was still creeped out because she just sat on the floor. I tried to put a movie into my DVD player, and out of nowhere, mid-conversation, in a deadpan voice, she said, "Matt's here." At that exact moment, the lights flickered and I ran out of my room crying. Her parents ran to the room and dragged their daughter out and went home. I refused to sleep in my bedroom for weeks. I haven't heard much from that family ever since then. I heard that Matt still controlled the lights, but I don't know if he's still around. Even to this day, the lights flicker or a bulb breaks. I freak out. Okay, that's just a weird little story. Rice and chickpeas. Oh, your macaroni and cheese and the peas yesterday looked so good. I'm not a huge meat eater, but the way you make it, I would like it a lot. I wish I could. Was your mom a cook like that? Did she always cook really good meals like that? My mom would do that, but she didn't love doing it. That sounds so good. I can't imagine eating that. That's like I said, I'm going to come sit at your porch every night, wait for you to get home from work, make your dinner, and I'm going to eat it. Hello, Mr. J. Khadijah, do you have Mr. J as are you connected with Mr. J? You would love Mr. J. Mr. J, you would love Khadijah. If you're not connected, you should connect. I think you guys would really like each other's channel. Oh, and your father too. Okay, that's where you got it. Because because I'm lazy. I won't I'm the master of throwing things together. Like what I had yesterday for dinner. Are you ready for this? I just took a baked potato, put it in the microwave, threw some peas on it and some sour cream and some pepper, and I ate it. I'm not, but I know it don't taste as good as yours. I just don't like taking that much time. I would eat half of it before it was done. You're lucky though. Maybe I'll change. Maybe I'll change and I'll get more good at cooking. I'm just a snacker throughout the day. I graze all day long. Hello, Alan. Everybody say hello to Ellen. Ellen, meet Khadijah and Mr. J. You probably have Mr. J. Khadijah has a day off today. Mr. J, I'm sorry about your shoes. That was a bummer. Ellen, how's it going today? What's you guys' temperature yet? Like, Khadijah, is it cool? Go Navy, JROTC. Oh, your Ellen's at work. Aw. That's okay. I'm only here I have to take my daughter to a job interview in about 15 minutes or so. And I wanted to hop on live so I could say hi to you guys because it's been a while and I miss you. I'm going to live next door to the Khadijah. 65 degrees and sunny. You know what it is here? It's 42 degrees in Iowa. It's cold. It's sunny, but that's cold to me, and I hate cold weather. I want summer back. Poor me. I tell you, if I lived next door, we'd be buddies. Oh, Ellen, thank you so much for coming in. It's so good to see you, to see your name. Have a great day. All right, Khadijah's knocking at Jeff's door. Oh, and you've been watching Khadijah. Okay, good. Alan, you have an awesome day. I hope I see you again soon. I'm going to try to do more lives again. I miss you guys. Khadijah, if you ever watch her make her food, Mr. J, oh, dang. Jeff's either leaving or he's telling Alan goodbye. We would, Khadijah. I tell you, we would. And the way on that video the day when you were at that girl's sleepover, we'd be like that. We just wouldn't videotape it. Maybe we would. Maybe we would. I don't know. We have to pray about that. But we'd be best of friends, that's for sure. You're a good dancer. Teach me some of those moves. My dog just sneezed. He's my little chihuahua. Yeah, we'd be jamming. You darn right we would. We'd be really getting our jam on. We'd be having so much fun. And then we'd pig out on your food. We'd say, should we eat Jackie's potato and peas or should we eat Khadijah's barbecue chicken and mashed potatoes and mac and cheese? They'd go, let's eat Khadijah's food. When do you have to go back to work, Khadijah? This weekend, or do you have a few days off, or just today? I can't remember what you said, or if you said. She'd show you some recipes. Yes, yes. Karaoke. Oh my gosh, that'd be so much fun. I haven't done karaoke for so long. You know, when everybody goes karaoke, they always have their favorite songs they sing. I love watching other people sing, but I don't know if I could do it sober. Just today. Aw. Well, thank God for just today, right? You might not have to work tomorrow. Jesus come back through those clouds today. You wouldn't have to work another day in your life, right? Jesus probably having you whip up some food up there. That's going to be your job. Deja, put the chicken on. Yeah, he does a lot of like talking and eating his dinners and stuff. Khadijah, I'm hoping that God will give us a room next to each other, a mansion next to each other, so we can hang out. Wouldn't that be cool? It'll probably happen. It gives you the desires of your heart. Someday you need to go live, Khadijah. Mr. J goes live sometimes. I always miss him though. YouTube likes to take away my notification bell and sometimes subscription from Mr. J. They don't want me and Mr. J to hang out, but that's not going to happen. We're going to hang out. I was so disappointed about your shoes, Mr. J. So disappointed. Everybody wanted to see them. Yeah, amen. Amen, sister. That's what we're going to ask. And how much you want to bet he's going to do it? We'll be hanging out. Never having to work a day in our life, not work anyway. It's going to be awesome. Won't be long. We all need a house for YouTubers. Wouldn't that be cool, Mr. J? Be so cool. Khadijah will be the cook. I know, Khadijah. It's terrible. It's YouTube. They take away your subscribers, people that you even like. One time I heard, well, they'll take away subscribers that you haven't visited their channel for a while, but that's not true. There's people that I visit their channel all the time, and they'll take away the subscription or the notification. So that's what you just have to keep checking once in a while, go through and see who you still got. Noah, see, we were just talking about that. How are you, Noah? We were just talking about some people not getting notifications and or getting unsubscribed. That would be the bomb, Khadijah. Khadijah, do you have Noah? Noah's a great supporter. Khadijah, don't go live yet, though. My dog is making some strange noises under that blanket. Noah probably has to work in a few hours. Oh, it's okay. I haven't been streaming very much, Noah. Today's just a short one. I've got to take my daughter to a job interview in about 10 minutes. But at least she got to come in here and I got to see you. It's my treat. Came in today. That's me. Have I missed anything in your life, Noah? Anything going on? You just hit man. Yeah, I love Noah. See? Yeah. Yeah, at least you come in and said hi. I was wondering where you were, Noah. Nothing new. I wonder if Rad Panda is going to be coming back to the YouTube scene. I don't know. Last time I talked to him, it seemed like he was getting a little sick of it. Or I didn't know if he was going to go that route. So I don't know. He's either going to take a big hiatus or he's done. I just hope he talks to us sometimes. Noah's saying thank you to Khadijah. No, I love Khadijah's channel. And I know Noah has Mr. J. I don't know if Jeff is still here or not. He said bye. You still been going to the lives at night, Noah? You still hitting them? I haven't been to Scorpions either for a while. I really haven't been on YouTube that much. I have people I didn't know I had. If I had, I'd call that again, Mr. Aw, that's so sweet, Mr. J. I feel the same way. Me and Mr. J, we keep track on Instagram. If we haven't heard from each other, we're like, "Are you okay? How you doing? How you been?" Gosh, my dog looks outside. The big dog. I'm looking at him. He looks really skinny, malnourished, but he eats like a pig. But he's young. I've been stopping time to time. Yeah, it's just you get into a groove of YouTube, and then you kind of just get out of it, and it's like for a little bit. Not that you want to quit, because I don't want to ever quit. I can't see me quitting YouTube, but I can see. I gotta take this necklace off. It's driving me crazy. But I can see taking breaks, and I do it all the time. I do have to hit one of Scorpion's lives. I used to watch the replay, but I haven't for a while. Yeah. Yep. Khadijah, it takes so long to get monetized. Those 4,000 watch hours, you can download a YouTube app. I don't know if you know about it, Khadijah. You probably do. What is it? YouTube Studio? No, I try my best. You do good, Noah. I'm proud of you. You do real good. That's why if you're not on my live, I'm like, where's Noah? I miss him. Okay, real-time views. I think I have 1,000 watch hours, maybe a little over that. And you need 4,000. And you have to go live like all the time unless you get a ton of views on your videos. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating. It's my coffee beeping. But you know what, Khadijah, I just told myself if God wants me to be monetized, it'll happen in its time. And if he doesn't, it won't. And I'm good with whatever he chooses for me. I hope he chooses to be monetized because I'd love to stay at home and make money doing YouTube. I love YouTube. I love you guys. It would be frustrating running a page. Yes, it would. Trying to think of new content. And the thing is, you can be really, my hair is in my face. You could be doing really good on YouTube and at any day, a trend could veer a different way from your what you put out for content and people leave. I mean, you never know. I've heard people that are monetized that aren't only making like really small paychecks, but you know, and there's people that probably do pretty good on it, but I'm just going to have fun. I can't even check my hour. Yeah, I love staying. Yeah, wouldn't that be fun? Just having everybody want to come to your page and just talk and stuff and not having to, like I'm in my bed right now. It's like, yeah, I'm not complaining. I do love my job, but I've been doing it for 20 years and I'm getting a little, not sick of it, but burned out a little bit. So, you know, but yeah, that would be fun. We'll have to think of something. I want to do a panel someday. I have to learn how to do one. You guys could all come on my panel. We just all just talk. Oh my gosh, Mr. J, good for you. You're very close. Have you been hitting the growth streams at night still, Mr. J? I haven't been to a growth stream in a long time either, which I need to start getting up because my numbers are kind of stuck. And that's my fault. My live chat audience has died out because it's my fault because it was getting pretty good. You got to be steady. But my goodness, you got a job outside of. Oh, you're still here, Jeff. Yay. I'm glad you're still here. I got to go out in the cold. It's sunny, but I don't think it's breezy, so that's good. Is Jeff are you leaving, Jeff? Oh, have a good one. Okay, today. Oh. Well, guys. Oh, I never go to Premier Hell, but I used to. But tree trimmer, yes. I know you love this weather, Khadijah. I like it. 60s like that, that's okay. I can handle that. But when it gets in the 40s, and then when the snow starts falling, someone said that the Farmer's Almanac is forecasting in Iowa record snow and cold. We had that last year. Last year, Iowa made its record cold and snow. So it's like, I think we've had our turn. It's somebody else's turn. It's Khadijah's turn. It's Noah's turn. Mr. J's turn. Jeff's turn. I'm just kidding. We'll probably all get it. I don't know. Yeah, I think fall's beautiful, Khadijah. But do you like snow, Khadijah, in winter? Do you get a lot of snow in North Carolina? Yes, last year was brutal. Yes. Yes. Yeah, it was record snowfall. And record cold. Yes. It was that way in Iowa too. No, I was reading, it came up on my Google account. You know how you go to Google and it has some suggested news stories? It said that it had the 10 worst places to live or something. And Minnesota was one of the places. I was surprised Iowa wasn't on there. You love the snow and you get a bit. Yep. I think the snow is pretty if I don't have to get out in it or if it's not slick out. I don't like driving in slick. That did suck, Noah. And we better get some good parkas this winter because I think it's going to get it like that again. Let's just prepare for the worst. I'll be on live all the time because I'll be like, I can't come in today. We have to reschedule until summer. I'll see you in the spring. I'm hibernating. I want to hibernate. Wouldn't that be awesome? Khadijah would make all this food and we just pig out and then we'd hibernate. We just sleep. Springtime, Noah wake everybody up. Hey, time to get up. You do love the snow. It's okay. It's pretty. Jeff's still here. Good afternoon. My little Jeffrey's still here. Snow and I never get along, right, Mr. J? It's kind of the way I feel. The first snow I always think is pretty, and I love the snow when there's no wind at all, and it's super quiet, and the flakes are really big, and they're just coming straight down, and it's just real quiet. I think that's pretty. I do love that. I enjoy that. But when it's freezing, the wind ruins everything. That's what it is. I think the wind. And we get quite a bit of it here. Boo! Boo, wind. Stinks. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I gotta kennel up my dog so I can take my daughter to go to a job interview. And I'm gonna try to go live more often. I think I work tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to come live. We'll see. Oh, I love getting snowed in as long as the power don't go out. Yeah, because if the power goes out, you're gonna freeze to death. We don't like that. Unless it goes out for like 5 minutes. It's good to see you guys too. I love you so much. God bless you. I pray for each and every one of you. And what is the scripture I'm going to start saying? It's something like, may God watch between you and me while we're apart from one another. I'm going to find that. That's going to be my new closing statement. May God watch between you and me while we're apart from one another. I love you guys. You have a good day too. Thank you everybody for coming in. Jeff, Noah, Mr. J, Khadijah, everybody. So good to see you. I love you guys. Have a good day. Mwah.